showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Miners will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll run out of bounds and figure a few yards on the play.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Gators are looking to keep this drive going.
Well, Chris, you think about it over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Gets into space at the 50. What a catching run by the junior. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Second down after that run in the previous play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Here's the point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Man, it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, the running back comes up a little bit short of the first down. Big decision here for this offense because they are down a touchdown here early in the game. They don't want to dig themselves too big of a potential hole.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got it, and no for a first down. They get him down with a big gainer to the 42.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. What a grab by the sophomore. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Utah. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Well, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield with the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
By the receiver. Gain of 7. Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. second down after the incompletion. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and goal, Florida.
The Gators will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Touchdown, Gators. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 45. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on the screen now. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. And the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Miners.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn, the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Tailback with another carry. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quick pass, the catch is made. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Florida 21, Utah 14.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it with room to run. It's the 2-minute timeout. What's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Miners line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw it again. It's a wide receiver screen. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. First and goal, handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO. Exciting as this first half been. We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Automatic on the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Thrown to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They look to throw it here on second down. And here comes a deep shot. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Gators. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he leaves the ball deep down that right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
One more play before they head to the locker room. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. UTEP's offense is back out there now. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Leans back and chucks it deep. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Back to throw again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Miners. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Getting set. Here's second down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Look out, room to run here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Tailback takes the handoff again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Fighting him off. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass this time. Grab behind the line. It's Lopez. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Towards the sideline. Loss of 1 on play. Brings up second down.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He came out of escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
It's fourth down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll feed the back again. Change of direction. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They come up on first down, clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Florida. And that will give them the lead now.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That is the score. Florida 35, UTEP 28.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone.
Myers will take over. First and 10.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. This is going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
He breaks free. Great cut there.
The returner is tackled down at the 43. And the Florida offense will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
2nd down.
Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got a man down the middle. Ball carrier tackled there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
The Miners offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw again. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the Miners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, UTEP. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he gets into the end zone, cutting the lead now to a single point. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw, the catch is made. Boom, the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 3. All right, fans, it's time for some noise. It's third down.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 10. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him there.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score. Florida 44. UTEP 30.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. UTEP's offense is back out there now. 1st and 10, not much time left. They need to find the end zone on this possession. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Miners looking to run some tempo here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
3rd down coming up.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
And the Miners pick up enough for a 1st down here. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
That keeps the score. Florida 44. UTEP 42.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Now they try to run in here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Time ticking away. Offense set for one final drive. We're set for an exciting finish. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. In the clear at the 25. And that should secure the victory. And they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses.
Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.